Welcome to the next session of theoretical distribution. Let us see, this is volume 2 model test papers issued by ICAI for CPT, and it is having some good problems. I am solving those problems now. One, it is given for CPT 1 marks question, so you have every chance to get in foundation also. This is my question number 1. Find mean and standard deviation. Mean and standard deviation of a normal distribution when 8% of the items are over 64 and 31% are under 45. Given integral 0 to 0.496 fzdz is equal to 0.19 and integral 0 to 1.405 fzdz, this is equal to 0.42. This is another notation of representing the area. Okay, this is my question. Put a star mark on this one. Put a star mark 1 or 2. Look at the question. This is my normal curve. There are two numbers given. Which number should be represented on which side? If you notice, over, above, top, right, these terms, if you observe, represent the data. Here one more time top is written. Okay, represent the data on the right hand side of z is equal to 0. If you notice, over, above, top, right, these terms, then represent it on the right hand side of z is equal to 0. Over means under, opposite. Above means below. Top means bottom. Right means left. If these terms are given, represent the data on the left hand side of z is equal to 0. Represent the data on the left hand side of 0. Remember this. With this assumption you are proceeding. What is given in the question? 8% of the items are over 64. X is equal to 64. This is 8%. So this is 42%. This is 42%. Next. 31% are under 45. X2 is equal to 45. This is 31%. So this is 19%. One more time I am explaining this point. 8% of the items are over 64. Over 64 means they are on the right hand side of 64. So this is 8% means this part is 42%. 42 plus 8, 50% area you have on one side. 31% of the items are under 45. Left hand side of this is 31%. So this is 19%. 31 plus 19, 50%. Okay, so 50% it is represented. Now, Z1 is equal to x1 minus mu divided by sigma, 64 minus mu divided by sigma. two unknowns, mean and standard deviation. Two unknowns, mean and standard deviation we have to calculate. When two unknowns are there, we need two equations. Okay. I want Z1 value. How can I get it? It is given in the question. Look at this. Z is equal to 0 to Z is equal to 1.405. If I take this way, a normal curve, Z is equal to 0 to Z is equal to 1.405. This area will represent 42%. It is given in the question. 0, lower limit is 0, upper limit is 1.405, 405. So this area will be 0.42 given in the question. Therefore, what will I write? Z1 is replaced with 1.405, 64 minus mu by sigma. So mu plus 1.405 into sigma is 64. Equation number 1. It is equation number 1. Next. One more normal curve, let me take this way. This is 0.19. Z is equal to 0, Z is equal to minus 0.496. I am representing it on the left hand side. When will I come to the left hand side of Z is equal to 0? When the calculated value of Z is negative. I can go to the left hand side only when calculated value of Z is negative. So Z is equal to 0 to this one, or minus 0.496 to 0, this is 0.19. Z2 is equal to x2 minus mu divided by sigma. Z2 minus 0.496 is equal to 45 minus mu by sigma. So mu minus 0.496 into sigma is 45. This is equation number 2, this is equation number 1. When I solve these two equations, I'll get the value of standard deviation and mean. Look at this. Mu plus 1.405 into sigma is 64. Mu minus 0.495 into sigma is 45. Minus plus minus cancel. One 1.405 plus 0.495. This is 1.9. 1.9 into standard deviation is 64 minus 45. 19. This is 19. Standard deviation is 19 by 1.9. 10. Standard deviation is obtained as 10. Mu plus 1.405 into 10 is 64. Mu is equal to 64 minus 14.05. 64 minus 14.05. This is 49.95. Approximated to 50. Therefore, mean is equal to 50. Standard deviation is 10. These are given as options. Option A 50, 10. Option B some other values. Option C. Then you have to see with which option your calculated values are coinciding. That is the answer to the given question. Next, the mean of a normal distribution is 50. The mean of a normal distribution is 50. And now 5% of the values, 5% of the values are greater than 60. Then the standard deviation is given. Area under standard normal curve area under standard normal curve between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1.64 is 0.45. This is given in the question. So we have to calculate standard deviation. Let us see the picture for this. If I take normal curve this way, if I take normal curve in this manner, z is equal to 0. 5% of the values are greater than 60. X is equal to 60, this is 5%. So this is 45%. Okay. When will I cover 45% of the area under the normal curve? When I move to 1.64 units. When I move to 1.64 units on the right hand side. This is 1.64. It is given in the problem. Z is equal to 0 to Z is equal to 1.64. If you want to see the table value, it is 1.6. Look at this 1.6. Here you will find a value. You will find a value which is 0.45. 0.45. Slightly greater than 0.45 or slightly less than 0.45. So this way, it is the traditional approach, but ICI, when it is printed along with the question, the information is provided in this manner. No problem for us. Z is equal to x minus mu divided by sigma. X is 60, mu is equal to 50 by standard deviation. X is equal to 60, mean is 50. 10 divided by standard deviation is Z. Standard deviation is 10 by Z. 10 divided by 1.64. 10 divided by 1.64. 10 divided by 1.64. This is 6.097. 6.097. This is the value. Okay, this way you have to calculate. Next question. A set of examination marks are normally distributed a set of examination marks are normally distributed with a mean of with a mean of 85 and a standard deviation of 5. If the top 5% of the students get grade A and the bottom 25% get grade F, what mark is the lowest A? What mark is the lowest A? And what mark is highest F? Highest F. Okay, this is not in your material. This problem I considered from my side. Look at this solution. Mu is equal to 85, standard deviation is 5. It is given in the question. Mean marks are 85, standard deviation is 5. This is equal to 0. This is z is equal to 0. Top 5% of the students will get grade F. Let us take this is the top 5%. Means if your score is 95 and above, if your score is 95 and above, you are in grade A. So this is the grade A. When this is 5%, this is 45%. This is 45%. Next, 25% will get grade F. So here it is x is equal to x1, x is equal to x2. This is 25%, this is again 25%. Now, to enter into grade A, what will be the least mark you have to get? 95. Because grade A will start from 95 and above. 95 and above is grade A. So what is the minimum marks for grade A? 95. In the same manner, if your score is between 30 and 35, then you are in grade F. So to get a higher grade, how many marks are required? You have to get more than 35. So 35 will be the highest mark in grade F. Okay. So let us see here. Z1 is equal to x1 minus 85 by 5. Now I want this area. For what value of z it is 0.45. For what value of z? Probability is 0.45. Look at the normal curve, sir. This is normal curve. Here I have to search 0.45. So it is 1.645. When z is equal to 1.645. Now look at this bit, 0.0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, this way it is given. 0.00, 0.01, 0.02, etc., 0.08. Here you have to set. Forget about this row and column. In this area you set, starting with the first row, move row wise. This way you move. When you are moving row wise, at one particular area, at one particular place you have an area 0.4505. There is a value 0.4505 corresponding to this. It is 1.6 and that is 0. 1.6 1.65. When z is equal to 1.65, area is equal to 0.45 from normal curve table, and it is on the right hand side. So calculated value of z is positive. 1.65 is equal to x1 minus 85 by 5. x1 is equal to 5 into 1.65 plus 85. Look at this. 1.65 into 5 plus 85. 93.25. 93.25 approximated to 93. So what is the lowest mark for grade A? Lowest mark for grade A is equal to 93. Next, Z2 is equal to x2 minus 85 by 5. This time I have to see the area for 0.25. I have to see the area for 0.25. Again, this is my normal curve. In this normal curve, this is the probability. Here you have to set 0.25. It is 1.68. This is 0.68. When z is equal to 0.68, area is 0.2517. Area is 0.2517. So it is on the left hand side. So minus 0.68 is equal to x2 minus 85 by 5. Implies x2 is equal to 85 minus 5 into 0.68. 0.68 into 5 minus 85. 81.6. 81.6. This is 81.6 approximated to 82. Approximated to 82. So what is the highest mark of grade F? 82. What is the lowest mark of grade A? 90. Now look at the example number 17.29, again a good problem. The same problem is included in model test paper volume 2. The mean height of the mean height of two thousand students at a college, 2000 students at a college is 165 centimeters and standard deviation 9 centimeters. What is the probability that in a group of five students of that college, three or more students have height more than 174 centimeters. This is my question. So it is a combination of normal distribution and binomial distribution. Okay, it is a combination of binomial distribution and normal. Binomial distribution is having two parameters. One parameter is given, n is equal to 5 is given. So p value is required. That p value you have to get from normal distribution. Look at the question first. Capital N is equal to 2000, total number of students 2000, mu is equal to 165, standard deviation is 9. Probability of x greater than 174. So when x is equal to 174, z is 174 minus 165 divided by 9. So this is 9 by 9 1. So if I draw the normal curve this way, z is equal to 0, z is equal to 1. Here x is equal to 174. I want this area greater than. This area is required. But we know this area is towards the tails of a normal curve, which cannot be obtained from the tables. So this is 0.5 minus this unshaded portion. From this whole area of 0.5, I'll subtract this unshaded portion. Probability of z greater than 1 is 0.5 minus area from z is equal to 0 to z is equal to 1. You have normal curve 1. This way. Look at this. Here there is a value. It is 0.3413. 0.3413. This is 0.5 minus 0.3413. .5 minus 0.3413. This is 0.1587. This is 0.1587. So this should be taken for small p when I want to do the required calculations. No. N is equal to 5, small p is equal to 0.1587, small q is equal to 1 minus 0.1587. One minus 0.1587, 0.8413. So probability mass function NCR p power r q power n minus r 5CR whole power r whole power 5 minus r. R is taking the values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is required? 3 or more students. 3 or more. R is greater than or equal to 3. R is equal to 3 or R is equal to 4 or R is equal to 5. 5C3 0.1587 whole power 3, 0.8413 whole power 2, 5C4 0.1587 whole power 2, 0.8413 whole power 3. This is 2, this is 1, plus 5C5 0.1587 whole power 0, 0.8413 whole power 5. With calculator, if you simplify, with your calculator, if you simplify, you will get this value 0.03106. Getting this type of problems in the exam is very rare, practically almost 0. But if our luck is not good on that particular day, if this question is given, then I have time. If I know how to solve, I can solve. So to be on the safe side, I am doing. So don't worry, it is a lengthy, I know. Look at this example 17.26. X is a normal variable. X is a normal variable with mean is equal to 25 and standard deviation is equal to 10. Find the value of B. Such that the probability of the interval interval 25 comma B is 0.4772. Okay. Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. Mu is equal to 25, standard deviation is 10. Let us take these two values. When x is equal to 25, z is equal to 25 minus 25 by 10, 0. z is equal to 0. Now I'll take this is x is equal to mu is equal to 20. When x is equal to b, how much area you are covering? 0.4772. How much area you are covering? 0.4772. Z2 is equal to b minus 25 by 10. B value is required. So if I know Z value here, my question is over. 0.4772. Look at the normal curve. This way. Etc. Concentrate on this area. Starting with first row, you proceed row wise till you will get 0.4772. 0.4772. 0.4772 is there. 0.4772 is there. 2 under 0. 2 under 0, 0.4772 is there. When z is equal to 2, area is 0.4772 from normal curve. So 2 is equal to b minus 25 by 10. 20 is equal to b minus 25. B is equal to 45. 20 plus 25. So B value is 45. B value is 45. Now look at the model test paper volume 2 problem. Model test paper volume 2 problem. The mean monthly expenditure of a batch of students is rupees 100 with a standard deviation of rupees 20. If the expenditure is normally distributed, find the minimum expenditure. Find the minimum expenditure of those 10% of the students, 10% of the students whose expenditure is the highest. Okay. This is Z is equal to 0. Highest expenditure. Let us say this is 10%. Z is equal to Z1 or X is equal to X1. This is 40%. So this value is required. That is the minimum. Okay. So Z is equal to X minus mu by sigma. X minus mean is 100. Standard deviation is 10. I have to see for what value of Z. Area is 0.40. Area is 0.40. Point 1.29. When Z is equal to 1.29, area is 0.42. I want 40. Yes, it is 0.40. And it is on the right hand side. 1.29 is equal to X minus 100 by 10. Implies X is equal to 100 plus 10 into 1.29. 12.9. 112.9. Approximated to 113. Approximated to 113. Look at the next question, sir. Example number 17.31. Find the coefficient of variation of sales given. Average daily sales less than 124, less than rupees 124 is 0.0287, and the probability of probability of average sales more than rupees 270 is 0.4599. Okay. To calculate coefficient of variation, what is required for us? Mean is required and standard deviation is required. Mean is required and standard deviation is required. So look at this. This is the normal curve. This is average sales less than 124. X is 124. Less than that 0.0287. Average sales more than 270. More than 270. This is 0.4599. 0.4599. So first of all, find out the remaining area. Find out the remaining area. 0.5 minus 0.0287. This is 0.4713. 0.4713. Next, 0.5 minus 0.4579. This is 0.0421. Now immediately from the normal curve table, let us see the Z values. In the exam, this value will be given. Don't worry, Z will be given. Integral notation it is given. 0.0421. It is 0.11. When Z is equal to 0.11, area is equal to 0.04. It is slightly greater than this value, 0.0438. It is slightly greater than this one, no problem, hypothetical problem. When Z is equal to 0.4713, 1.9, area is equal to 0.4713. This way it is given. How it is given in the exam? Integral 0 to 0.11 fz dz is equal to 0.04. Integral 0 to 1.9 fz dz is equal to 0.4713. This way it is printed along with the question. You need not worry about all these values. Without these values we cannot do. And if I have to search from a normal curve table, and then it will take more than 1 minute. So to avoid any type of confusion, values are printed in this manner. Look at this. Z1 is equal to 270 minus mu divided by sigma. This can be replaced with 0.11 right hand side. So mu plus 0.11 into sigma is 270, equation number 1. Second one, Z2 is equal to 124 minus mu divided by sigma, but it is on the left hand side, so Z value is negative. Minus 1.9 into sigma is 124 minus mu. This is 2. Solving 1 and 2. Mu minus plus 0.11 into sigma is 270. Minus minus minus. These two cancel. 1.9 plus 0.11, 2.01. 2.01 with negative sign, sigma is equal to 124 minus 270. This is 146. Sigma is equal to 146 divided by 2.01 divided by 2.01. 72.64. Now substituting here, mu minus 1.9 into 72.64 is 124. Mu is equal to 124 plus into 1.9 is equal to plus 124. This is 262. 262. .9 into 72.64, 138. So I know mean and I know sigma, standard deviation. CV is equal to standard deviation by mean into 100. Standard deviation is how much? 72.64. Mean is equal to 262 into 100. 72.64 divided by 262 into 100. 27.73%. Okay. So one more problem on normal distribution left over. After doing that, I'll move to uniform distribution. That I'll take up in the next session. Thank you.